Well, hello everybody. I hope you are having a good day. This is the day that the Lord's made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. And I believe we're watching this video and it's Friday. Hey, let's hear it for Friday. All right. Okay, here we go. Parable we're looking at, the fourth parable. Jesus is telling earthly stories that have spiritual or heavenly meanings. And this is the parable of the tares. Ooh, parable of the tares. Listen to this. Matthew chapter 13, verse 24. Another parable put he forth unto them, saying, The kingdom of heaven is likened unto a man which soweth good seed in his field. But while men sleep, his enemy came and sowed tares among the wheat, and went his way. So the farmer has planted the field, and he's put all his wheat in his field. And while the farmer, after working a hard day, he goes and he takes a sleep. He sleeps at night. Well, he has an enemy, and I assure you that you have enemies. I have enemies. It's just all part of life, so don't get upset if not everybody loves you, okay? It's all right. Not everybody loved Jesus. Okay, but anyways, this enemy came in while he's sleeping, and he sowed tares among the wheat. Now, a tare looks just like wheat. You can't tell the difference until it's mature. Now, listen to what the Bible says. But when the blade was sprung up and brought forth fruit, then appears the tares also. So the servant of the householder came and said unto him, Sir, didst not thou sow good seed in thy field? From whence then has it tares? Where did all these tares come from? And he said unto them, An enemy has done this. The servant said unto him, Wilt thou then that we go and gather them up? The servant says, Hey, you want us to go out and tear out all these tares that the enemy put in your field? It makes sense, doesn't it? But look what Christ says. And he said, Nay, lest while ye gather up the tares, ye root up also the wheat with them. Let both grow together until the harvest. And in the time of harvest, I will say to the reaper, Gather ye together first the tares, and bind them in a bundle to burn them, but gather the wheat unto the barn. So the parable is there. It's a farm parable, as many of them was, because that's how they made their living. And he said, listen, don't go out and try to tear out the tares. Because when you tear out the tares, you're going to hurt the wheat. Just let them alone. Let them alone. When harvest time comes, we will separate the tares from the wheat. The one will come into the barn, the other will take bundles and will burn them. What's the lesson that Christ is teaching? He's just teaching, saying, listen, folks, a lot of people are going to look like Christians, going to act like Christians, but at the end of the day, they're not Christians. And they're just going to cause trouble in the fields. And it's just part of something we have to put up with. Don't worry about them. They want to consume your energy, consume your emotion. They want to consume you with dealing with the tares. I'm going to tell you, my friends, worry about the wheat. Just take care of the wheat. God will take care of the tares. It's amazing how one person can say something to us and we get so upset about it. We might have 100 people in church and one person says something and we focus on what that one person says. 99 people love you, care for you, respect you, but it's that one person that says that consumes us and drains us. I believe what God is saying is, don't worry about the tares. I, God, will take care of the tares in the harvest. You just do what you're supposed to do, and everything's going to be all right. So anyways, today maybe you work with some tares, or maybe you live with some tares, or maybe there's a bunch of tares in your church. All I can say is don't worry about them. Keep your eyes on Jesus, and you'll be all right. I'm going to tell you, I know it's harder than it's not as easy as it sounds. It's harder than it sounds, but you got to do it. God bless you. You have a great day.